we go.
The road's well maintained, but trees jut out over it and obstruct the view sometimes. If you want to drive, do it with care.
Don't take us charging off a cliff, Beelz.
But when I'm in Sandland, I can charge wherever I want.
Pretty good, Beelz.
Don't let your guard down.
At least that was sort of fun.
That's a very large panther. Be careful, Prince. These things move fast.
One down. Look at those forests.
You kept me waiting.
Hey, Croa! We came for the aquanium.
Here we go.
Whoop! We can use this to find out about the area. If we can get it fixed up, then we can repair it. Just... Okay, now for for some hot intel on the area.
Thank you for coming.
Here we go. One down.
Show 'em what you're made of!
Whoop. Here we go. Whoop. Here we go.
Thank you!
Whoop. Here we go. Whoop. Hit. Here we go. Whoop. Here we go. Whoop. Hit. 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 Here we go.
Finally. So tell me, what are you demons?
Dunno. You wanna handle this one, Thief?
Let's see. Well, we've lived on this world long before humanity even existed. Think of us as your venerable ancestors.
Wow. So you're like the original people of our world? That's rad. So, that's who Supreme Commander Brett and Mooniel are fighting with.
We want nothing to do with this annoying conflict they're forcing on us.
You're not thinking of wiping us all out, are you?
Hey, we're not monsters. Leave us out of your dumb wars.
Supreme Commander Brett is always telling us that demons are the baddest of the bad. But I'm starting to think that can't be true.
Exactly. Demons aren't the bad guys at all.
I agree. They might have the purest hearts of anyone in this world.
Oh, our hearts are pure, all right. Pure evil.
Beelz, how about you shut your trap for a bit? General Croa, won't you lend us a hand? You've been thinking, haven't you, about which side is right and which is wrong?
Not so sure about that. Right is relative, after all. One person's right is another person's wrong.
You mean, after all this, you really still think Brett is in the right?
You're the princess, right? Under normal circumstances, I'd be at your command. But these times sure as hell aren't normal, and I answer only to Supreme Commander Brett. I owe him for taking us in when we had nothing to our name, and giving us a life in the army.
So you're just going to turn a blind eye no matter what he does?
Well, to me, honor is more important than being right.
But
Let it go. He's already made up his mind.
Yeah. You're nothing like what I expected. Right here. Now then, let's get started. Now, my little demon friend. Ready for round 2?
landing that hit, though, that's the problem. Watch out! Here he comes!
Let's take this fight up another gear, Beelzebub! Dang it. That's my loss.
Wait, what's everyone doing here? Longo?
Keep watching.
At long last, King Jam has admitted the error of his ways. Moreover, he has agreed to cede the throne to Muniel. And this is the proof.
How does it look? Certainly screams royal heirloom, doesn't it? When King Jam entrusted me with this treasure, I had no choice but to accede to his wishes! To his will that I replace him as ruler of Forestland and defend its people!
Silence! It is for us, the people of Forestland, that Muniel has assumed this heavy burden.
I expect Muniel will invade Sandland as soon as he's been crowned. And if he can finally achieve Bread's goal of conquering Sandland, even those who disapproved of Bread's methods will side with him. That is the absolute worst-case scenario for us.
Father. All because I lost that necklace. Beelz, what do I do? If something happens to Father...
I didn't want to say this in front of Anne, but the loss of her necklace was a problem. It's allowed them to make it look like King Jem willingly gave up the throne. I don't know if the part about the execution is true, but there's no need to keep the king alive anymore.
Good work, Horto. So, is the rumor about the execution true?
Yeah. The generals couldn't stop talking about it. They were clearly shaken.
Hey! Good. Hey! Good.
Okay.
Hey! Good. Hey! Good.
Okay.
Hey! Good. Hey! Good. Hey.
Here we go.
Sorry I'm late. Where's everyone else?
They spread out near the capital to cause a diversion. I was hoping you'd assist as well.
I don't mind, but what about rescuing King Jam?
That's where I come in.
You? On your own? That's crazy!
Oh? I'll show you just how wily this old fox can be.
You did always manage to evade me in your rebel army days.
Huh. That's kind of impressive. But Brett and Muniel are probably waiting at the Palace Plaza. We'll need more than speed if we want to save the king.
Any human who could beat Lilith will surely be a match for the prince, too.
I still don't buy that she actually lost. But if she did, thief's right. So I'm gonna go myself.
Beelz!
I want to see just how strong this Muniel is.
Beelz? Aren't we supposed to be rescuing my father?
I know that. I'll rescue him along the way.
Along the way?
Then it's decided. I'll leave the infiltration to you.
Much appreciated. We can reach the plaza using the secret passage under that bridge.
There's a secret passage? Then what are we waiting for? Let's go! Hey, old man, any tips for fighting in bots?
I wouldn't call this some big secret, but predicting your opponent's next move will give you an advantage.
Like reading their minds?
Something smells like treasure.
It's been 10 years since I last came through here. I was so young, I barely remember the place. But I'm not using it to run away this time. Hang in there, Father.
Huh? Is that it? We reached the end already?
Shh. Seems there's still some time before the coronation starts. We wait here until it begins.
For prior to the coronation, we shall be holding the execution of King Jam!
Not a chance!
A demon?
Here you go! Something for you to remember me by!
Why, you little demon!
Let's finish what we started at End Mill Base.
Still fight.
Don't
miss. Here it comes.
Ugh, not good.
Prince!
Did you really think I just let you get away? Now, foul fiend! Unless you want your friends to lose their heads, get on your knees and grovel before me!
If I do, will you promise to let them go unharmed?
Perhaps. I'll consider letting them go.
What the heck? I can't read this guy's mind either.
So, what'll it be, fiend? Better start begging before I run out of patience!
What the?
Get it together, Beelzebub! You aren't allowed to admit defeat to anyone other than us, the swimmers!
It's you guys.
Beelz!
Hey!
After them! Do not let them escape!
Still fight. I can still fight. Miss. Don't miss! I can still fight. Here it comes!
Are you all right, Prince?
Oh, you guys made it!
Thank you!
Someone help! Someone help!
Well, so it goes. Here we go. Outside the big city, it's all hills and wilderness.
Lots of soldiers in this area.
Keep a close eye on your surroundings. Forestland soldiers are pretty tough. I bet they train on the assumption that war could break out at any moment. That mindset alone might explain the difference in strength between them and the Royal Army.
You can find all sorts of things on the side roads here.
If no one ever comes by, it never gets picked up after all.
Wait, how did all this stuff get there in the first place then?
Fell from the sky, maybe?
Outside the big city, it's all hills and wilderness.
Lots of soldiers in this area.
Keep a close eye on your surroundings.
Does everybody in Forestland have bots or something?
I seriously doubt that. Bots are expensive to buy and maintain.
Yeah. Normal people couldn't hope to afford them. Only the army and the rich.
The Forestland Army's no joke, down to the lowest grunt.
Their soldiers must undergo extensive training. Though I'd argue that for the most part, the Royal Army is just too complacent.
At least that was sort of fun. Hey, man, any tips for fighting in bots?
I wouldn't call this some big secret, but predicting your opponent's next move will give you an advantage.
Like reading their mind?
Nothing so fancy. It's more about noticing patterns, guessing intentions, that sort of thing.
Sounds complicated. But I'll give it a try next time. Well, so it goes.
Constantly going up and down all these hills really takes it out of you.
I'm exhausted. Isn't it about time we took a break?
Already? It's too soon to be getting tired. Nice! One down.
The road's well maintained, but trees jut out over it and obstruct the view sometimes. If you want to drive, do it with care.
At least that was sort of fun.
Surrender or face annihilation.
Do you ever say anything that makes sense?
Eppy, what are you doing here?
I simply got my eyes open for anyone behaving suspiciously after the announcement of King Jam's execution. And why, sure enough, I spotted one such fool panically scuttling back to his hidey hole. All I had to do was
You're the only one left, Eppy. Surrender before you dishonor yourself further. We have to catch them, or we're in big trouble.
You got it! Here we go.
We're surrounded.
An ambush.
I got you good, you foolish fools! Come, troops, let's make this the last time we have to suffer their stupidity!
Whoop!
Impossible. My beautiful strategy. It's ruined.
Do you think this is another trap?
I'm not sure.
Doesn't matter. Our plan's the same either way. Here we go. Well, so it goes. There's nowhere left for you to run, half-stash. You think you can get away from me?
Oh. Do you honestly believe you're a match for me?
Moving all over the place.
Use your boost jump at the right time to get ahead of him.
Flee like the scared little fools you are!
Another missile? Boring. I'll shoot them all down.
Don't move, you utter eyesore! Oh, Can't you be more gentle.
Pipe down! Just sit there and shut up!
In both the bright light of day and the long dark of night, I pledge to devote my entire being to and do all in my power for this great nation of Forestland and you, its people.
What the heck?
I hate to admit it, but it looks like we've been had.
Oh, it's over! It's over! The Forestland Army is nearing the border as we speak.
What? We've got to let General Are know right now.
But we can't contact him unless we go back to Sandland.
Then what are we waiting for?
What about your father?
Well...
You stay here in Forestland. We'll go back.
No. I'll go with you. There are people of Sandland I owe so much to. I won't let them get hurt.
I'm sure your father would say the same thing. We'll handle things here. Now go and defend Sandland.
Okay.
Hey! Good.
Okay.
This is Rao. General Ari, do you copy?
This is Ari.
I have urgent news from Forestland. Can we meet?
If this is about the declaration of war, I'm well aware. We're busy preparing, so I'm stuck in the royal capital.
Understood. Then we'll head to the capital ourselves.
Much appreciated. Until then, over and out! Thank you for coming all this way.
You look even worse than the last time we saw you. Have you been getting any sleep at all?
Sleep hasn't been part of my lexicon for the past few days. I have another brutal meeting ahead, so I can't talk long.
It won't help with your sleep, but here's our situation so far.
I see. It seems they're quite confident in their strength.
Epi says they've already moved a huge force near the border.
Our garrison along the border won't stand a chance. Though to be frank, that goes for the entire Royal Army. Oh, looks like it's time for my meeting. We've prepared lodgings for you. You can stay there for tonight. I'll be taking my leave now. We'll talk again later.
All right, wait! If the Royal Army won't be able to stop the Forestland Army on its own, the Resistance can... You don't want our help?
No. I just wanted to bring up the idea at the meeting first. Who am I kidding? This is no time to be worrying about proper procedure. I'm sorry I rejected your offer of an alliance last time. This time, allow me to be the one to make the proposal. I want to join forces with you, to take on the Forestland Army. Now, we just need to get the king to take the threat seriously. He's convinced that the capital, at least, is perfectly safe, and refuses to prepare for war.
Is there anything we can do?
I appreciate the sentiment, but this is my problem to solve. I'll be back.
Welcome! General Arwe has already sent word. Will you be staying the night? Please, make yourselves at home. I hope you're well rested. We look forward to your next visit.
So, what's the plan?
Let's head to the Royal Palace. Are should be done with his meeting by now.
I wonder if they managed to change the king's mind.
I'll set him straight myself if he's still finding excuses.
You're General Shiva. It's an honor to meet you, sir.
I don't go by... Never mind. I'd like to speak to General R.A.
Yes, sir. Right this way.
Your Majesty, please give me permission to fully mobilize the army.
Do I have to? Are you sure you really need to go that far? Supreme Commander Zeu was able to keep them at bay all this time with just a border patrol.
The situation has changed. Now, not even the royal capital is safe.
But still...
If the royal capital falls, don't you know your head will be the first to roll?
General Shiva! What are you doing here?
I'm backing up General Are.
I'm here too.
Beelzebub! What is the meaning of this, General R.A.? Don't tell me! Have you joined forces with the demons to steal control of the country from me?
The only people trying to do that are the ones aiming to reactivate Garum.
Here we go.
This is Rao. I've spotted the Forestland Army. Awaiting your orders, General Are.
Well, I'm not giving you any. Do what you think is best. I'll lend you a Royal Army tank. Show them what you can do.
Roger that.
Start your engines. Tank squadron, in advance! Keep your sights on the kill zone. Once they're inside, fire!
I'm breaking through enemy lines to support the other squads.
Enemy tank! Hey, what happened? Do you copy? Damn it!
The Sandland Army's getting its butt kicked. What do we do?
That giant tank is probably the commander's. Let's take out their army's brain.
On it! Goes.
Tank platoons 5 and 6 have been routed. Our defenses have been breached. Gather the remaining platoons.
Us winning the battle won't win Sandland the war.
turrets still work? Yes! Switch over to heat round. Whatever you do, don't stop firing! Yes, sir!
All right, we can't take much more of this. We should consider retreating.
We fail here. We have no reserve forces to fall back on. Nearly every tank in the Royal Army is already deployed on this battlefield.
There's so many of them.
Damn! You obstinate wretch! I'll crush you beneath my heel!
Rick, will you be okay?
Of course I... Did it work?
Don't think this is over just yet!
Halt! Everyone, stop here!
Are you sure, General? We're highly visible here.
It's all right.
Come on! You should be able to hit them from that position!
It's too bright! I can't see them!
That's enough, Rosetta!
Anne?
Is this your idea of justice?
As if an ally of demons has the right to speak of justice!
You've got it wrong. They're not the monsters you think they are at all!
Like I would listen to the lies of a half-demon.
Please, listen, Rosetta! There's no need for us to shoot at each other. We can resolve this if you'll just talk to us.
Keep your naive ideals in your diary. This is a battlefield!
Take this! Darn this oversized tank!
Anne, I wanted...
What's Ari's condition?
We've given him first aid, but...
What now? Are you gonna go see RA right away?
No. We should really take a short break, too. Let's stay the night at that inn he arranged first.
I don't need a break, but whatever.
Will you be staying the night? Please, make yourselves at home. I hope you're well rested. We look forward to your next visit.
General Shiva, what brings you here today?
I came to see Ari and plan our next moves. May I see him?
Say no more. You'll find the General in the command center.
General Are, shouldn't you be resting?
Thanks to that little nap, I'm well rested and feeling great.
You were freaking shot!
I'm not so delicate that a little pinprick like that can stop me.
Fighting on through sheer willpower will come back to bite you later.
Look, it's nothing that I can't handle, all right?
It's a harsh region. It's not easy to survive here, so most don't bother trying.
Even in the old days, it was far from any rivers. Been like this for a long time.
I guess you really can't survive without water, huh?
We should keep our distance from the army base unless necessary.
But I bet they've got loads of loot in there.
Can't argue with that. Somehow I doubt they'd take kindly to intruders.
Can't talk you out of it. Please, at least try to be sneaky about it.
Took out all the enemies here.
All right, let's head to the next base.
Here we go. Hey, old man, what would you do if you ran into a tough enemy?
It's the leader of the raptors. Do be careful, Prince.
Well, so it goes. One down. It looks like we're not the only travelers out here.
We should think about stopping by that campsite they're using ourselves. It's a communal camp that's open to all travelers.
Talk about convenient.
If you ever think you might be lost, you should check the map.
Always good to know both our current position and our destination.
Yeah, getting lost and having to backtrack would be a pain. I think we took out all the enemies here.
All right, let's head to the next base.
It looks like we're not the only travelers out here.
We should think about stopping by that campsite they're using ourselves. It's a communal camp that's open to all travelers.
Talk about convenient.
The enemy! Get them!
Here we go.
you ever think you might be lost, you should check the map.
It's always good to know both our current position and our destination.
Yeah, getting lost and having to backtrack would be a pain. There are 2 cave entrances. Which should we use?
Wait, you've already decided we're going in?
Hello? Of course we are! It's a cave!
You say that like it's an actual reason.
Make sure to check your gear every now and then.
You never know when something you've picked up might come in handy.
It's such a waste to let bot parts just rust away, too.
Well, so it goes.
We've now destroyed every base we had intel on. Let's go back to the command center to find the other bases.
It looks like we're not the only travelers out here.
We should think about stopping by that campsite they're using ourselves. It's a communal camp that's open to all travelers.
Talk about convenient!
General Shiva, what brings you here today?
I'd like to speak to General Are.
Yes, sir. You'll find the General in the command center.
Ah, just in time. I was just thinking of contacting you. We've identified the location of the remaining Force Land Army bases.
Make sure to check your gear every now and then.
You never know when something you've picked up might come in handy.
It's such a waste to let bot parts just rust away, too.
Got it. I'll give him a look. Nice! One down. Here we go. I think we took out all the enemies here.
All right, let's head to the next base. We should keep our distance from the army base unless necessary.
I bet they've got loads of loot in there.
Can't argue with that, but somehow I doubt they'd take kindly to intruders.
If we can't talk you out of it, please at least try to be sneaky about it.
Make sure to check your gear every now and then.
You never know when something you've picked up might come in handy.
It's such a waste to let bot parts just rust away, too.
Got it. I'll give him a look. At least that was sort of fun. At least that was sort of fun. took out all the enemies here.
All right, let's head to the next base.
If you ever think you might be lost, you should check the map.
It's always good to know both our current position and our destination.
Yeah, getting lost and having to backtrack would be a pain. Do you think we'll ever explore all of Sandland? Well, so it goes. Do you think we'll ever explore all of Sandland?
The thought makes my head spin. I am intrigued, though.
I would love to get to discover something that no one's ever seen before.
Gotta make the most of the journey. No holding back. Here we go. Nice! One down. I think we took out all the enemies here.
All right, let's head to the next base.
Whoop!
Make sure to check your gear every now and then.
You never know when something you've picked up might come in handy.
Such a waste to let bot parts just rust away, too.
Got it. I'll give him a look. Here we go. Do you think we'll ever explore all of Sandland?
The thought makes my head spin. I am intrigued, though.
I would love to get to discover something that no one's ever seen before.
Gotta make the most of the journey. No holding back.
If you ever think you might be lost, you should check the map.
It's always good to know both our current position and our destination.
It's under the sand, Prince. He could surface anywhere.
I know!
If you ever think you might be lost,
It's under the sand, Prince. He could surface anywhere. Maybe you can lure it out with a powerful hit to the ground.
At least that was sort of fun.
People used to pass through here all the time. Now, the entire area is deserted. The neat roads disappeared under the sand, and only deadly creatures replaced them.
maybe humans disappearing isn't always a good thing.
They'll probably come back when the water does.
We should keep our distance from the army base unless necessary.
But I bet they've got loads of loot in there.
Can't argue with that, but some...
Thank you for coming.
Here we go.
Well, I'd start by observing them carefully. Knowing what they can do and what their weaknesses are will help you fight effectively.
Serve them, huh? I'll try that next time. Hey, found some ruins!
That's strange. Never thought there'd be ruins so close to the blast site.
It doesn't look like they sustained much damage either.
Seems that way.
Come on, let's see what's inside! At least that was sort of fun. I'll send it flying! Hey, old man, what would you do if you ran into a tough enemy?
Let's see. Well, I'd start by observing them carefully. Knowing what they can do and what their weaknesses are will help you fight effectively.
Serve them, huh? I'll try that next time.
Get him, Prince!
Do you think we'll ever explore all of Sandland?
The thought makes my head spin. I am intrigued, though.
I would love to get to discover something that no one's ever seen before.
Gotta make the most of the journey. No holding back. one down. Ha! We really let loose!
With this, we should be able to delay their invasion.
Ta-da! If it's something rare... Oh, yeah! I found something cool, so bring me any rare items you find. I'll make it worth your while. Thank you. Hey! Good. Hey!
Good.
Okay.
Hey! Good.
Okay.
Hey, you made it.
What's the news?
I've managed to locate King Jam.
Really?
I've never lied to a lady since the day I was born.
That's a lie right there.
All right, maybe I was stretching the truth just a little bit. But cross my heart, the stuff about King Jam is legit.
Where is my father?
Crump Army Research Lab.
And this information's reliable?
Very much so. Crowa's subordinates helped us feed false information to the Forestland Army about the Resistance having a plan to rescue the king.
With the slight exaggeration that they knew exactly where he was being locked up. It spread like wildfire. At which point Bredd quietly switched out the research lab guards for a team of his hand-picked elites.
I see. But are we sure that isn't just another of Bredd's traps? Well, not like we have any choice. How will you save him?
By going forward with a fake rescue mission.
Wait, what?
The Resistance will stage an all-out assault on Vendor Base to rescue King Jam.
But you said my father's being held in the Crump Army Research Lab.
And that's where we'll be going, right?
Misdirection's the greatest weapon an outnumbered force has. Diversion and infiltration, baby.
Huh. Same as always, then, including us being stuck with the risky part.
I mean, I guess that's just what we get for being the best.
What's this? There's droves of them.
Based on their state of panic, I bet they're heading to reinforce Vendor Base.
Which means now's our chance.
We can't be reckless. We may have thinned their numbers, but these are Bread's elites. We should try to infiltrate as covertly as possible. Let's split up so we don't attract attention while sneaking in.